All right, folks, for this lesson, you will need your lesson 20 homework and you will need your multiplication cards. I'm going to go through a sample problem. So if you want to stay and watch how I do that, so that maybe helps you with the homework, then hold on for just a minute. And for those that just want to get started on the homework, this is what the lesson is. You are going to do problems 1 and 2, 1A, B, C, and 2A and B. You're going to do it all on this first page, okay? So that's the work that I want you to do on the worksheet. And then I want you to practice your multiplication facts. And remember, you should have a stack now of the multiplication facts that are most challenging to you. And those are the ones you want to practice the most. So as you go through, put the ones that you get right in one stack, put the ones you get wrong in the other stack, and then those ones that you're getting wrong, practice those ones. Okay? So practice your multiplication facts. Try to get through all the way through the stack at least once. 2 or 3 times would be even better, because third graders need to know their multiplication facts when they finish 3rd grade. Okay, so here we go. This is the lesson. This lesson is about estimating differences by rounding and apply that estimation to solve the difference in your word problem. So we're going to round, estimate, and then we're going to figure out the precise answer. This is a strategy that can help you make sure that your answer is reasonable. So when you are doing a subtraction, rounding the numbers and seeing I should get something around this number helps you make sure that your answer is reasonable. Okay? So we're going to start with reading this problem. Esther measures rope. She measures a total of 548 centimeters of rope and cuts it into 2 pieces. The first piece is 153 centimeters long. How long is the second piece of rope? Okay. So this is our big question, but we're going to take these steps to get there. All right. So first we're going to estimate the length of the second piece of rope by rounding. So to do that, I'm going to round the whole length of the rope and then round the first piece of the rope, and then I'm going to see what the difference would be. So 548 centimeters is the total length of my rope, and I'm going to round that to the nearest 100. So the nearest 100 for 548 is going to be 500. Now I'm going to take 153 and I'm going to round, oops, forgot my unit of measure. I'm going to round that to the nearest 100, which since it's just over the 50 mark, that's going to be 200. Now I'm going to find out the estimated length of the second piece of rope by subtracting 500 centimeters minus 200 centimeters, and that's going to give me 300 centimeters. So the second piece of rope is about 300 centimeters. All right, now let's see what we do next. Estimate the length of the second piece of rope by rounding in a different way. So if we rounded to, let's say, the nearest 10, then we're going to maybe have a more accurate estimation. Let's see. 548 centimeters rounded to the nearest 10 Wow, that is really close to 50, isn't it? So 550 centimeters. 152 centimeters. Oh, this again is really close to a 50. So 152 centimeters rounded to the nearest 10 is going to be 150. Now, to find out the length of the second rope, I need to figure out what the difference is between these two. So I'm going to go 550 minus 150 equals, oops, forgot my centimeters, equals 400 centimeters. So the second piece of rope is about 400 centimeters long. Now, we're going to figure out what it is precisely, but I want you to think about which of these estimates do you think is going to be closer? Is it going to be the one that's 300 centimeters, or is it going to be the one that's 400 centimeters? And why do you think that? And maybe you agree with me, I'm kind of thinking this one's going to be closer, just because those numbers were so close to that nearest 10, right? Okay, let's see. Precisely how long is the second piece of rope? So we are going to set up our standard algorithm. 548 minus 153. We're going to ask ourselves, do we have enough ones to subtract 3? Yes, we do. Do we have enough 10s to subtract 5? Oh, we don't. So we're going to need to set that up. So I'm going to unbundle one of my hundreds, leaving 4 hundreds, and moving that 100 over to the 10s. That gives me 10 10s plus my 14 10s. Plus my 4 10s gives me 14 10s. Now I'm ready to go. So 8 minus 3 is going to be 5. 14 minus 5 is going to be 9. And 4 minus 1 is going to be 3. So my answer, oops, let's put our unit of measure there. My answer is the second piece of rope is precisely, that means exactly, precisely 396 centimeters long. All right, that's what you're going to do on the problems in this worksheet. Do 1 and 2, all sections within 1 and 2, and practice your multiplication. All right, thank you. I'll see you soon.